Welcome back, everybody, to some more FTL with me, Daniel. Apologies about yesterday's audio. After the jump cut, apparently everything just pooped the bed. Did my best to try and make it sound a little bit better, but I know there's probably a little bit of limitation there. But this time around, we're going to use the Nasasio? I don't know. It's always a good sign that you can't pronounce the ship's name. It's probably a reference to something I don't know, so sorry about that. But practically speaking, this is the Stealth A ship. Cool looking ship. One pretty major flaw, it does not have any shields. And not only does it not have shields, you don't even have the shield system. So we have to buy that at a shop, and I think it cost her like 125 scrap, so it's pretty expensive. We also have 3 human crew, kind of stinky. We'll play on normal. We're trying to really unlock the layout B, which is either going to require us to destroy a ship at full health during a single cloak, or we're going to have to avoid 9 points of damage. This should be easier on normal than in easy, but I don't think this is going to be an easy run. Anyway, let's begin and see how we get on. Do we like where our humans are to start off with? I say yeah, let's save where they're located. 3 humans off the get-go is meh, but what are you going to do? Hopefully you guys are enjoying the festive time if you are watching these as they come out. If not, well, hopefully just having a great day regardless. We might lose a crew member off the get-go here, but no, we got a quest marker, which is, yeah, in the direction we were probably planning to go. That store is too early, so let's go to the distress beacon. We have a mini beam and dual lasers. It's not too bad. Yeah, we can lead you to your destination as well. How would we want to do this? I'm guessing, yeah, this location can't reach down at the bottom, so we probably want to come up top. We might end up pinging this store twice. We'd have to go, what, kind of around and back down? No, we can get away with that. So, the store's really not where I want to go, but if we go down to the southern quest marker, we can't really get back to anywhere except the exit. So we'll probably have to go up. So let's go up and around. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to do. So, yeah, we're going to have to go to a store before I want to. We're probably just going to ignore everything in here. We know shields are in here, at least. So if we can, we're going to want to think of a way of doing it. And I'm 99% sure we're going to end up selling titanium system casing. It's just not worth the amount of scrap you can get for it. Also, another disgusting burst laser Mark III, which we do not want right now. So yeah, I'm thinking we'll loop around. So let's jump to this likely fight. Oh, it's an auto ship. Well, we're not dealing with boarding parties or anti-bio beams or anything crazy like that on this occasion, so it's not too bad. You also don't have any shields. So we are definitely going to do that, I guess. Mini beam, as it implies, you don't get a huge amount of stretchiness, but still really like the weapon. Oh, they have a bomb. That's rude. As soon as it fires, but actually, I'm not going to do it now. Now we will, because I don't want that bomb to hit us potentially. Not worth the risk. It might still hit us, but I'm trying to avoid it. Nope, they're good. They're offline. Okay, good start. If only we could always get an auto scout with no shields off the get-go. Alas, we'll take it when we get it. So yeah, so we're going to jump into the nebula. Please don't get an ion storm. Oh, we should be able to see it if that's the case anyway. So a heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding. We can use our long-range scanner to pump extra power into our sensors to try and track them. And we got a crew member. We got Giles the NG. That's fantastic. Now, normally I'd be like, okay, let's put him in shields, but we don't have shields. So I guess for now we'll put you into engines, and our human can go hide indoors, I think. Gives us effectively level 2 doors. Sorry, Fen, you've already been demoted, but them's are the breaks when you're a human. Let's go over to the quest, get it completed. Oh, it's a shop. Well, that sucks. Because we still can't afford shields. Even if we sold, yeah, so we'd end up with 83. Yeah. No, that's not helpful. If only we could sell our missiles that we definitely won't use. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think is fairly safe. Oh, you have shields. That's not so nice. And you have a drone, which is awful. Oh my word. A drone and a beam. That is about the worst thing we could possibly see. But we definitely don't want auto fire on this occasion. We're going to have to wait. And the second this tries to fire, we need to hope that it doesn't hit weapons. It hit cloaking. Okay. Could be a lot worse. Get the shields down. Get the mini beam on weapons and drone, please. Okay. This is going to hurt. There's not much we can do about it. Miss the doors. I'm just going to get you to work on cloaking, please. Okay, the drone is down. Now we're fine. But yeah. We took some damage. There's nothing we can really do about it either. There we go. Okay, well, let's get the doors repaired. Yeah, beam weapons when you don't have shields. Really nasty. The only good thing I can say is our crew didn't take any damage because that's the nature of the weapon type. Not much else positive to say, though. Yeah, we're going to have to do this fight. Please don't be an auto scout with beams. You have a laser and a bomb, so a pretty standard layout, and we're going to fight them. Good job they don't have a crew teleporter, because they have the men for it, but luckily we're not dealing with that. So what we're going to do in this case, shields and weapon as per standard, probably the way to go. Thank you for being in sync with each other. Only a 10% chance for them to hit us. Let's see if they hit us. No, they did not. Okay, perfect. And then we want to do... Oh, a fire in the engines. That is awesome. And they decided to put their mantis in charge of repairing the shields, which is an interesting decision. We're definitely going to penalize that. Yeah. Oh! That missile hit in a very annoying place. Anyway, we'll deal with it after the fight. They're going to try and run away. They're still having issues with their engines. And now they're having issues with being alive. That went okay. Two damage on the hull isn't fantastic, but isn't horrendous. Go in and repair that breach for me, please. And we're going to have to turn the med bay on for you afterwards. That was pretty quick, wasn't it? Not bad at all. And nicely freshly healed. Get back into your regular positions. And turn the med bay off again so you don't forget. Please don't be a shop. I don't need yet another... Oh. Okay. Well, it wasn't a shop, but I'm not happy about what I see. Are you kidding me? Another drone? Really? Really, really, really? Normally, if you see drones early on, it's not too bad, because they don't have concentrated locations to attack you. But this is terrible. Yet again, going to be a case of we don't have time to aim for the shields. We're going to have to aim for the weapons. Don't fire it because you can't. Got to be in sync. Okay. Well, we're not complaining too much about that fire location. It could be an awful lot worse. Okay, drone is powered off. We do want auto fire on this occasion. And much like with the previous auto scout, we don't care about the shield really. Oops, I didn't mean the mini beam to go off there. Alas, what are you going to do? I guess we now can attack the shields. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Yeah, we weren't too worried about it. Bit of cloak as a precaution, but realistically, the next shot from the dual lasers, assuming they hit, will... Oh, I was going to say, assuming they hit, we'll be fine. But we're still going to be fine, even though they missed. Wow, a whole 7 wreckage scrap. That's amazing. But on the flip side, so yeah, we contact the station once the rebel ship is destroyed. The lone responder says, "This base is no longer safe. Let me join your crew." 6 hull points, Another NG and a scrap recovery arm. That is a fantastic combination of rewards. And yet another NG. So guess what, human in the weapons? Thank you for your assistance. You are now going to be sensors guy, I guess. Yeah, one of the biggest downsides of this crew is usually, this ship is you start with 3 human crew. We fixed that problem very, very quickly, haven't we? That is a fight. And we're clearly not going to be able to get shields yet. I'm tempted to throw in another in cloaking. I think we will. And enough power for it too. Because with a 10-second cloak, we might be able to take no damage from a drone at this stage. Can we... Oh, I was going to say, can we access the cache for free? No, but you don't have any shields, which you love to see. What do you have? A bomb and a bomb and a missile. That's a lie. A missile and a laser. Neither of the things I said were accurate. And everything missed. Okay, perfect. So we're good again. So this is a nice freebie. We didn't even need to power up the cloaking for this to work, but I'm not unhappy with that. Thank you, Mr. Auto Scout. Sayonara. 18 scrap and nothing else. We'll have time to go to the exit, this beacon, and back again, I guess. But we are already critical on fuel, so we have to keep an eye on it. So we're going to dock with them as a result. Ow. That was rude. Well, I still think it was worth it. Where are they landing? Oh, that's the worst place, really, they could. But on the flip side, at least it's easy to vent. So we're going to vent a lot of the things, but we're not going to vent the med bay. Or the engines, probably either. So Roper, you're going to come back and help this NG. You 3, on the other hand, are all going to come into the med bay, please. Theoretically, yeah, the vast majority of them should come to attackers in the med bay, which they have, which we should probably then turn on, would probably be a good idea, wouldn't it? Whereas this NG is just realizing what an absolutely terrible decision they have made. Oh dear, dear. I would say I feel for you, but I don't. Meanwhile, Rockman, in typical fashion, is taking an eternity to kill, but they're now good. Our 2 buddies in the engine bay, come get healed, please. And beautiful. Everybody back to their original housing location. Makes you wonder, do they have just sleeping bags in the rooms that they're working in? Who knows? Anyway, we have a chance to go here and back, which I think we will. It's a little bit dangerous because, like I said, we're fuel critical, but alas, no, we are not paying. What do you have for weapons? A bomb and a laser. Could be a lot worse. Don't auto-fire. Well, it's not going to auto-fire on this occasion because we don't have a target, but I want to make sure our dual laser and mini beam are definitely in sync on this one. Well, the fact that we missed is not ideal, but we can do that, and then we want to hide because that laser will hit us before the bomb does. You don't have fuel in your offer, so no. If you'd offered me fuel, I would have 100% said yes. But you didn't, so sucks to suck. And you got a 5 in your oxygen, and you're dead. And the bomb didn't do anything. Fantastic. Yeah, 2 fuel from the remainder of the ship, which is significantly better. So let's escape. Was definitely worth going to that extra beacon. Next sector, we can go rock or nebula. That's a lot of green on this path. Interesting. We're going to go rock because, contrary to a lot of ships, this one is reasonably well set up to deal with missiles, which is what rock ships tend to do. Distress signal from the get-go. I still don't see a store. There should be, what, 2 stores, I think, in a rock sector? But let's see if we get some fuel or something from this. 11 scrap for guide me to a place, and there's a store. And the quest is right nearby. That's awesome. Why can't you reach this store? That's very rude. Yeah, let's go to the store, because like I said, titanium hull casing, or whatever it's called, I think has got not a lot left for this world. So there's shields. Light beam's not terrible, but that's not the priority. So clearly, titanium system casing, get out so we can get shields. We're going to have to buy fuel too. We can't buy a ton of it, but that'll do. So now we have options, and clearly we're going to have to prioritize reactor power next up. But we can get a layer of shields, which is awesome, and we didn't take a ton of hull damage while we got it. Oh, another store, really? I guess we can do 1, 2, and then kind of guide around the store. Can we get... Yeah, these two are connected, so we can dodge the store if we need to. But these are going to be both the stores in this sector. I think it only caps at 2. Could be wrong. Probably I'm wrong. But yeah, I think rock sectors only have 2. Ooh, intruders on board and a fight. That's pretty rude. And actually, that works for me. They're going to fight us in the med bay. So let's power down the engines. It's risky because when we're cloaking, we're only going to have 75% evasion. And I want to make sure that they don't try and flee out of the med bay, preferably. So let's see if we do that. Weapons being a little bit slower is suboptimal, but it'll be fine. And 2 humans in this fight should be perfectly okay. Yes, they might break our sensors, but meh. It's fine. I'm definitely not worried about that. Yeah, they're definitely going to break our sensors. It's fine. There, everything's fired. Please cloak. And we want to initially aim for their shields. I guess we can have it even auto-fire. Mini beam. We probably want to do that. Yeah, there they go. They broke our sensors. That's rude, but really not a big deal. And I think they are in all kinds of bother at this point. Although it'd be really nice if they could take all the weapons out, but it's fine. They only have a single shot laser. It's not a big deal. As seen there. Beautiful. 22 scraps all right for this stage. Not bad. Stupid rot men with their 5 million hit points. I guess we'll send an NG in there to help repair while they're shooting the rock man to his very, very slow demise. There he goes. Beautiful. Get in there and help out so Giles can go and recover health. Okay, everybody's at full health again. You can now return to your original destinations. Beautiful. Actually, now that we have shields, is it worth sending Doorman there? Or is it worth... I'm going to put Sensor Man in shields, I think. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Alright. Yeah, you're going to be... Actually, you're not in the middle of nowhere. I'm surprised that this beacon can reach. Interesting. So we could do 1, 2, 3. Possibly jump to the store if we think there's anything useful. Actually, I kind of like that. Yeah, let's do it. Turn that off. What do you have? A missile and a laser. That's, again, standard fare. I'm okay with that. I do miss having the person in the center so I can see the charge bar, but it's fine. Dodge that missile. Shoot the shields. Nearly miss horribly. Your shields are in a slightly more annoying place. So I think we're still just going to prioritize hitting piloting so that we can make sure that they dodge us a little bit less. Having Rockmen means that fire wasn't a big deal, but it's still cool to get the fire than, you know, not, I guess. Are you going to have time for that mini beam to go off? Not quite, but it's fine. We'll end up going back into sync after this. Yeah, they're going to have to prioritize getting their O2 back online, obviously. It's kind of important. Not a terrible offer, but again, we don't use missiles for anything, so I don't know why they just seem to be completely averse to giving us fuel, but meh. I'm not as upset about the drone parts because, well, yeah, we don't use them right now, but maybe we'll pick up hacking later. I don't see us picking up a giant missile weapon. You may notice the Stealth A only has space for 3 weapons, so odds of using missiles significantly lower. let's go to this next beacon. Looks like we've got a nice tasty moon. 8 fuel. Oh my word, that's a great deal. Get 8 fuel for 1 drone part. Sign me up. And then, yeah, we have 1 more beacon we can go to before the store. And bomb and laser. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, I'd much rather have somebody with a missile than a bomb right now, but it's fine. They do have a slightly stronger laser than the previous dudes, though. But I'm just going to cloak now so I don't forget. Mini beam! You... I want to do what you did before and aim for piloting and oxygen like that, please. And their oxygen is on fire, which, I mean, better than not being on fire. And, oh, nice. So they were both prioritizing, don't use the mini beam, too late. It's fine. Oh, our weapons are offline. That's pretty bad. Mr. Doorman, go in and help, please. I guess for the time being, let's get all of... Let's get most of our engine power back, because we at least want 1 online. Don't for the mini beam, we want to dual lasers, please. Have them aim at their weapons just to try and slow them down while we're repairing our own weapons. I think it's the way to go. Where are you blowing up? Oh no, our doors. However, will we cope? Yeah, if we can try and keep as much offline as possible, I'll be a happy person. We don't want to auto-fire that. We are going to cloak, just so we can buy ourselves a bit more time. And now we're going to try and sync this up. So we'll still let our dual beam auto-fire, but as soon as it's ready to go, like that, we now want to go back to their weapons. There we go, and they're gone. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Wasn't perfect. But yeah, it could have been a heck of a lot worse. Ben and Maxwell, you should go get healed, please. And that door's already back to being ship shape. I mean, they're going to have to be ship shape, but they're not car doors, are they? So, what other shape were they going to be? So we can do what? Store, beacon, with combat, quest, exit, at least? How many jumps away do we think they are? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We might be able to snipe one more, it'll be close. But we do have some scrap potentially to spend if we see something that really works for us. Not really. I mean, the Burst Laser Mark 1 is so very, very similar to our dual lasers. It's not as good as the dual lasers, but it's not that far away. Interesting that the Crystal Lockdown Bomb is here. But that's not what we're looking for. Interesting, it can lock somebody out of their own ship room, but that's not really what we're looking for. I don't think anything in here is perfect. We can technically afford drone control to the exact scrap, but with a system repair drone, that is definitely not what I'm looking for. We're just going to pick up the 3 fuel while we're here. I don't want to run out of fuel later, so we're just going to get that done and jog on. Was tempted to get another reactor power, but we're not going to do it yet. Bomb and laser. Okay. Pretty standard combination. I'm okay with that landing. Don't want the cloaking to land. And on this occasion, can we reach? Yes, we can. We can get shields and weapons, so we're definitely going to do that. And because their shields are down, we might well be able to just keep it on auto fire, which would be nice, because less microing means less chance of me ballsing everything up, right? Yeah, they've got fire. Not, again, that it matters for the rock pan too much, but I'm okay with it, because it means, well, if they're taking out fire, they're not fixing shields, right? Oh, you resisted. Of course you did. Ah, it's fine. So far, nothing too scary. But we're still only dealing with people with 1 layer of shields. As soon as we have 2, we're going to probably start struggling. There's the quest. So yeah, we have 1. We definitely don't want sun. We really don't want asteroids, so I think we might end up jumping one beacon earlier than we really needed to. But with a ship that's relatively fragile, I'd rather do that. And a pretty good reward. Not amazing, but not terrible. I'm going to wait, and we're going to exit, I think, before we decide what we're going to do with our scrap. Because we have a reasonable amount, but not like an absurd number. Tempted to buy a Zoltan, but we're not going to. We have a pretty good crew dynamic already. Okay, so do we want NG controls or a Mantis homeworld? We're not really very well set up for people boarding, so I think we're going to have to go NG. And we do have NG crew, so we might get some nice events. Let's have a look at the... Oh, wow, okay, so that is straight to there. You are a dead end, so we definitely don't want to go to you. You're... Oh, my word, there's lots of dead ends. So this is death. This is death. Okay. Lots of potential issues we have to keep tabs on them. Don't really see the point in upgrading anything else yet. Our level 2 cloaking is pretty versatile anyway. Oh good, an empty beacon with nothing in it. Amazing. Well, let's go to the one place we can go to. Survey says... free scrap. Not going to complain. Both stores. Not in great places, so I'm thinking maybe we go to the store in the north and then loop back around? Yeah, I think that's the safe path. We're not going up here because, like I said, it's a dead end and I don't want to get stuck and forget and die. Having said that, if we do end up having the dive, this is a better ship for that than most. This store kind of stinks, but I think picking up hacking is the way to go. We have a fair number of drone parts, and it might save us in a pinch. I'm not even going to buy fuel. I'm usually a hoarder for fuel, but we need the power right now. We need to upgrade at least once, so we can genuinely afford to get our hacking on. And the other store is now no longer employed. So we do not need to worry about them. Ah, another empty beacon. You know, that's what happens when you're in the NG sector. There's the third store, which completely ruins my idea for pathing, so I guess we're coming back down. To do what, one... probably here and then go down. I don't want to get caught. I hate to say it, but we're going to accept their offer of surrender. So often you'll say that you're friendly and they'll just be like, okay, thanks, bye. And you lose all your chance of any type of scrap. Yeah, we'll listen to your offer. We will agree to rescue this store. Where is it? Oh, it's in a really unfortunate location. We might be able to reach it, though. It's going to be close. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we'll try it. Why not? Yeah, let's search. It was fine. We took some hull damage. Not ideal, but it was worth the risk. At least in my mind. Thank you for repairing it, Giles. Ooh! A flak gun Mark 1 for free. That's very interesting. That's a very good weapon. And really combos well with this entire setup. Okay. Let's do that then. We can't... Well, if we don't have our hacking on, we can power all 3 of our weapons. I like this. Yeah, flak 1 and dual lasers work really well together because they have, what, essentially the same time of charge? Yeah, so we can fire them both at the exact same time. And we've gone from 2 shots to 5. That's pretty tasty. This isn't quite good enough for endgame, but wow. Weapon-wise, can't complain with that. Oh, that sucks, though. I'd love to go to that distress beacon, but no, we're not going to do that. We're going to go and rescue the shop and get guaranteed rewards if we can do it. Oh, they have a flak of their own. Okay. Well, I'm glad we can dodge, because that would be horrible otherwise. So we're definitely going to auto-fire. The only downside to having flak and dual lasers is, although their charge time is the same, flak the actual flak weapon is so much slower to fire once it gets to the 10 seconds. Whereas lasers go pew pew and then hit almost immediately, flak, it feels like it's throwing it like a trebuchet. So the actual action takes longer. So they end up out of sync a little bit, but I'm not going to complain we got a free flak one. Oh, woe is me. They have 2 layers of shields, the rudenesses, though. As tempted as I am to take my shields off to get more evasion, I don't think that's the play. But we can, at least, try and dodge the lot. Yeah, that wasn't bad. Their weapons are on fire, and essentially they're offline. We're still going to stay on auto fire, it's fine. Yeah, the auto beam can't fire yet, but I'd rather just keep hammering their weapons continuously. Keep the flak offline. And the toast. Yeah, the flat one really helped there. And free hull repair. Amazing. Oh, I wish we could afford the weapon pre-igniter. That's so good. And I don't think we have any way of doing it. No, we definitely don't have a way of doing it, but gonna buy that little bit of fuel on this occasion. And yes, in terms of beacons jumped, that was the perfect number. And getting bonus scrap on the end of the sector. We love to see that. We don't really love to see the Zoltan homeworlds, though. We don't have a Zoltan. Super shields are really good. Kinda stinky. Exit in a nebula. Interesting. Okay, so 58 scrap. Is there anything we want to do right now? Get 1 more bar of reactor so I can power up our engines a little bit further. We want as much dodge as possible. Any dead ends? I don't think there are going to be any in this. No, this is a pretty good layout. We are definitely not going to this electromagnetic field, though. That'll be badness. We have a Mantis ship with boarding. That's rude. We're not in the Mantis worlds. What else do they have? They have just lasers. Okay. This should be fine. I'm going to preemptively vent a little bit. Not too much. I don't want to kill everybody, but that might help. We're even going to vent out oxygen. Where are you planning to go? Oh, well, you made a poor decision there. Okay, they're going to go and attack us in piloting. Annoying, but not disastrous. They're going to take so long to get there, and then we can just send our engine to assist. I think that's perfectly fine. Okay, 3 layers of shield, though. Like, what's that all about? Do we want to hit their... What do we want to hit? Why, so we can hit their piloting, too? We'll cloak that as a precaution. So, yeah, so now their Mantis is in the room with us. Let's go send our NG into help. Yes, I know the NG is rubbish in combat, but it'll be good enough for what we need to have happen here. Mini beam, I should have timed you, but I didn't. So let's turn you off, like that. And then once the oxygen is back in, okay, perfect. So you're going to go heal. NG, I'm just going to have you temporarily sit in piloting for me, please, just to make sure. That we have some block. And go back on weapons. Thank you. Ow, that was rude. Got a breach, but in a room that's not that bad, really. And they're done. Okay, that's not too bad. This engine needs to go heal up. You two, you're going to go and deal with the breach, please. And then you will join them in healing up. Man, having an NG is awesome, so to have 2 of them is really, really good. That extra repair is critical when there's breaches. Unless you have Lanius crew, which we do not, and they come with a lot of their own baggage. Just having an NG is just winner, winner, chicken dinner. There is a store. If we can get a big scrap reward, we might be able... If there's a weapon pre-igniter in there, we might be able to afford it. With some nuance in what we do, anyway. What do you have? You have a lot going on in terms of drones. And 3 layers of shields again. Very interesting. Where are all your shields coming from? Well, we can't hack these guys, although they would have been a pretty good prime tactic for us. And they have a shield overcharger. What type of drone is this? An anti-combat drone? Yeah, it would shoot down our hacking. Yeah. Annoying that you're going to get some super shield on, but there's not a huge amount I can do about it. In this case, do we want to shoot the drone system or just try and mace their shields? I think we just go for their shields, which was an absolute categorical failure. Like, that was terrible. Can we try again, please? Okay, that's better. So we need to make sure that they don't have one weapon or the other. And we reach... We can just by the skin of our teeth reach drone control. It's a little bit close, but I'm very glad that we could do that. Mini beam, can you fire in time? Not quite. And I should have turned it off, but again, impatience. Let's make sure that doesn't auto-fire. I still want to keep firing at their shields, though I don't want the shield supercharger to keep stacking. There we go. They have fires in their shields this time, so we can definitely attack across. There we go. I wish we could turn off their shield overcharger, but meh. Can't complain too much. That's a pretty good deal. I'm still going to say no, though. Oops, I didn't mean to have the auto shield fire. The mini beam needs to stop being on auto fire. I keep forgetting. Like, the other two, once I set them up the first time, it's fine for them to be on auto fire. But the other one, I keep forgetting. I'm not sure whether that was a better deal or not. It's pretty close. So we can get to at least one more beacon before we go to the store, which I think we will do. Might be nothing here, though. This can go badly. Yeah, there you go. Intruders on board. Where you going? That's honestly fine. They're gonna come and attack us in the weapons room if I don't move. So, NG, as weird as this is gonna be, I'm gonna have you move to the med bay immediately. And I'm gonna have you vent everything out here up until piloting. I'm hoping they'll come to the med bay instead. We shall see. If they don't, we'll play the cards we're dealt. This ship is disgusting, by the way. For the sector that we're in, you have a missile, a bomb, a laser, and a beam. What on earth is this nonsense? That is disgusting. We can at least hack this one, so we're clearly going to have to. What are we planning on hacking here? We're going to have to hack shields. That is some major garbage. Oh, they're coming into doors. That's annoying. We'll just run away when the time comes then. Start hacking. Missiles coming our way, so we do not want that. Mr. Doors, you're going to proceed to run away, and I think Mr. Shields is going to as well. And then we're just going to open these doors up and then hope they come over to... Fingers crossed they'll come to the med bay? We'll see. Anyway, black and dual lasers definitely start firing. Wow, 80% chance, and they still hit us anyway. That's terrible. We have to shoot at weapons. Absolutely have to. That is so bad. That is a breach, too. Wow. Okay. Well, they're running a very strange direction. Might as well do that, given our weapon is damaged. Yeah, this is a nasty, nasty ship. Like, really nasty. You three are going to have to come in and repair shields immediately. I don't know what we did to deserve a ship like this, but oh my word. Okay, at least the shields are on. That's something. Close all the doors. You need to go heal immediately. Took all of our weapons off. Amazing. So I think we're just going to run away from you when the time comes. This is a horrendous ship to encounter this early on. We're gonna say bye, and we're gonna jump to that store because we know it's safe. Wow, what on earth was that hot garbage? Another scrap recovery arm? No, not right now. I don't think any of this is what we want for the time being, so buy the fuel, and we're going to have to restore some hull. Won't go crazy. Now, if you're going for drones, the hull repair drone's not that bad. It does just heal damage to your hull, but I don't want to use up too many drone parts, and I already have drones in the system. So I think that's all we do. Yeah, that was pretty well. Let's heal the ship up while we're waiting, because, yeah, that was bad. So you should go heal up in general. You just run into them sometimes, and honestly, half this game feels like just identifying which ships are going to murder you and getting away from them. And that one tried to murder us, even though I think we were very, very quick to the uptake of realizing, hey, this is Doom. And Doom it sure was. Yeah, so we know there's a ship in there, so we are not going back. It's a shame, because I'm sure we would have got a good bonus from participating in the study and saving them, but we had to save ourselves. We need to turn off the med bay, turn that off, and are we going to be attacking you with... Oh, they're going to hack us. Okay. That's a defense 2 drone. Okay, this is pretty gross as well. So we're clearly not going to be hacking. So we're going to be playing the cloaking game. What are you going to hack? You're going to hack our hacking. That is the absolute best result we could have asked for. Offensively, these guys are pretty tame. Which is not a huge surprise, given it's an NG ship and it kind of comes with the territory. We're going to cloak before anything else can fire us. We want to make sure that they're out of sync. That's why we're going to do it that way, I think. Okay, we did just about break through. We didn't quite get to hit their O2, and because they are NG, they're going to end up repairing really, really quickly. Don't auto-fire on this occasion. We have to wait for the mini-beam to get into sync. That's a burst laser Mark II. This is probably going to hurt a little bit. Turn the oxygen off temporarily. Can we dodge? No, we can hit. We can have our piloting hit. That's clearly the same thing, right? Ah, dear, dear. Okay. Mini beam again. We need you to actually hit. There we go. And they got a fire in the weapons this time, so we are doing better. Auto fire this time, I think, was fine. Please dodge. No, we're gonna have a fire in our oxygen instead. That's the opposite of dodging. Try and get the fires out anyway, and then we'll go in and repair it. Our oxygen wasn't even turned on, so it's not like we were losing out in that regard, but it's still bad. And they're done. Okay. Close that back up. We got a Hermes missile. That's not bad. Go in and repair this oxygen, please. Like, toot sweet. Keeping oxygen turned off is not good for the long-term health of our crew, so let's get that turned back on, please. There we go. Okay. Back to your places. Getting a Hermes missile is interesting. We're almost certainly not going to use it. It's just too much power to use. And yeah, we have enough missiles to sink a ship, but I still don't think it's that useful. Probably should get a second level of shields, though, because clearly we're running into enemies that can hurt us at this point pretty significantly. Ion Storm? No. No, thank you. That's an absolute nopers. What do you have, auto ship? Just lasers. I don't feel like wasting a drone part on this. You could hurt us, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. And mini beam, you can't quite reach all 3 rooms there, can you? I don't think. We can try. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. Forgot my mini beam was on 3, not 1. Okay, we can just by the skin of our teeth. Yeah, please dodge that. There we go. And now we should be fine. They have no shields. They're not going to get them back up in time. They're done. Why couldn't the other ship that ruined our day be as weak as you? If only it worked that way. Alas, no. So we can do... You two can't reach? That's sad. Well, we definitely don't want to go into the Iron Storm, but we have plenty of time, so I guess we can go northwest and then kick back this way. Yeah, we go 1, 2, 3, 4. The nebula's going to slow the fleet down, but I'm worried about getting wrecked. Oh, good. Where, my friends, are you located? Okay, that's not that bad. Clearly, we're going to gas them out. And you two are going to run for the med bay. Dangerous ship. Ion stunner, bomb, and a Hermes missile. But I don't think hacking them is the way to go. I think just cloaking through them is the way. Yeah, so they're going to start attacking that door, which makes no sense because then they're going to run out of air in there anyway. And then they should come over, hopefully, to the med bay. One of them followed us in. One of them's already there, so that's good. We're going to put our cloaking just at 1 power for now. Stop attacking my engines. That's very rude. They clearly have to go for shields again. And mini beam, you need to start whacking a lot of system rooms. Like that. Where's the bomb going? Shields? Well, we definitely need to cloak then. 100% need to cloak. They broke our doors open, which now means that there's no air anywhere useful. We still want to make sure there's no air in the shield room, otherwise they'll just sit there. Okay, there we go. Now we can close all these doors. Might as well turn the extra point into engine, just so we can try and get a little bit higher dodge chance. Oh, yet again, fired the mini beam by accident. Micromanaging, not my specialty. Luckily, I don't think it's going to matter too much. What are they going to hit with a bomb? An empty room? Oh no! Oh no! That Hermes, yeah. Well, we took 3 damage because I'm bad at micromanaging. The game punished it. That's what it should do. I can't have too many complaints. Shame those Hermes missiles hurt like all heffel. Big heffel. Hefty heffel. Thank you. Get back to your room. Turn the med bay back off. Get the shields back on. Please don't be Doom. Nothing. Well, that wasn't really what I wanted either, I guess. But I asked for no Doom, and no Doom was found. Ooh. Yeah, I was going to say, we got long-range scanners, but we already have it, so it's just another 25 scrap. No complaints. We could jump to the exit and then that beacon and back. We'll see what's here. Let's go take a look. It's not identifying anything hugely dangerous, so maybe we will. We'll jump there and back, I think. Now we're looking for a store in the start of next sector. Oh dear, the nebula turns out to be a hiding place for a rock crew that has a flat cannon, so that's pretty gross. Might be a good hacking target, I think, here, though. I think we want to hack their shields immediately. Oh my word, what is this ambush of weapons? And we have no idea where they are. Oxygen. Get out of there. Absolutely, we do not want to deal with you in there. No shields, thank you very much. Okay, so they still have 3 weapons on the board, but they don't have their flak, thank goodness. I mean, they're all pretty scary, but the flak is particularly scary. Oh, hi, Rockman, that made it through the room. Nice to see you, except not really. Let's go save that Engie from being impaled. Oh, bomb in the weapons. Well, that's stinky. Real stinky. Anyway, we might as well power up the engine as a result then. Make the most of what we've got. They already fired their missile, but they have 3 fuel, so I guess we'll take it. Please don't hit us. Okay, it missed. You hate when you get hit by a weapon from a already surrendered ship. And given it's a big missile... Well, actually, not the big... It's not the big Hermes, but... You know what'll happen? You take damage, you get a breach that you can't see because it's in a nebula and all hell starts to break loose, right? We don't want any of that. Anyway, get back to your regular locations. No, not with asteroids. Absolutely not. Sorry, Distress Beacon. Too bad, so sad. We're chicken. Bye. Get out. Oh, gee, I wonder which Engie we want. No, we're going to go south because at least we'll have a couple of options. I hope it's not 2 abandoned sectors afterwards. That would be terrible. Distress Beacon from the get-go. I don't see a store. So I'm going to go 1 power and we're going to go 1 hacking because 4 seconds of hacking isn't really working for us. Let's go take a look at this Distress Beacon. Yeah, let's search for the ship. Free stuff, we'll take it. Any dead-end locations? Not here. Okay, perfect. I'm going to go right to the middle of the map. We're looking for a store. Nothing. Must be something. Come on. Fuel purchase. Sure, that's a good deal for fuel, so we will do that. There's a store. Okay, at 133 scrap, I'm probably going to go to a couple of beacons first, now that we know where it is. We can plan around it now that we know. Of course, empty. Yeah, we'll hail them. That's a great deal. Well, we don't need to buy fuel, so at least there's that. But I didn't exactly get them with a load of scrap to go to the store with, did I? Not really an amazing shop. By which I mean the shop sucks. So we're going to repair our hull up. Yeah, this is really nothing amazing. Mind control, I mean, it's not terrible. It is useful for the flagship if we get there, so I guess we'll pick it up. What else are we going to pick up, maybe? Drone control, I don't see it happening. Yeah, no, we'll take that. We're not going to be doing troop teleporting. We have a very wimpy squad when it comes to combat stats. So we have all of our systems. Mind control will probably never be upgraded. It's fine at 1 bar of power. What we probably want to do is just get another reactor power. No, tell you what, we're going to get a 2nd level of piloting in case this guy has to move. At least we'll have some evasion. So where do we want to do now? 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, that can't go down here. So it'd be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. About right, looking at the distance that the fleet's traveling against us. Yeah, that's not too scary. Do we want to hack them? I don't think we need to, so let's just get that point in cloaking, and we need to power up some more weapons, so I guess we're going to be doing that. And actually, conveniently, we can have these auto-fire because they're pretty much where I want them. No, we're not going to. I tell a lie, because they have 3 layers of shield, so we're not going to do that. We are going to mind control them right at the time, though. Yeah, mind control on the pilot, probably. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. 1 laser fired, that's fine. Okay, flak and dual lasers go for the shields now. Mind control the pilot. And mini beam, time to do your thing. And we just hit all 3 rooms. That was pretty close. We want to dodge their burst laser 2, or actually that's a burst laser 3, I think. Anyway, it's terrifying and I don't want to get hit by it. Make sure we don't auto-fire the mini beam on this occasion, because we have to play the waiting game. That was the waiting game. And they are toast. Yeah, that went about as well as it could have. This NG vessel is really poorly equipped. I will give you everything you want to get NG medbot dispersal. In case we end up getting boarded, that's going to keep us safer. I think it's still a pretty good deal, because even if we decide, hey, we don't need it, we can still sell it and really not make any money. Yeah, really not lose any money, I should say. We're not definitely going to make money. We wish, but no, I think that's a pretty good deal. Solid augment. We are definitely going to counter their remote hacking. So our hacking is offline, but theoretically, yeah, if they had hacking, it's offline as well. What do they have? Lasers and lasers and lasers. Okay. 2 layers of shield only. That's a nice change. We've been seeing a lot of boys with 3. And I don't like it. Okay, go for shields. Go for shields. You are going to... Can you reach across those 3? I highly doubt it. Yeah, you most certainly cannot. It wasn't even close. I'm surprised they checked. We'll do that then. I doubt I'll need to cloak for anything else, so I might as well just use it. Don't fire the mini beam. Someday I will remember to not do that. Today was not that day. There we go. This time around, I remembered to not auto-fire. I don't know why it's so hard for Brain to learn that, but for me, it's just something apparently it just can't take. Anyway, that's fine. It's dead. Sorry, Layla, at 53 health, you now have none. Nice, easy fight. So yeah, we can go here, there, everywhere. Okay, yeah, we'll have the NG crew see what damage they have, and they're just polite to us and gave us some scrap. That's very kind of them. How droll. We're not in a nebula, I don't have to read everything. We're definitely going to mine the asteroid using the scrap recovery arm. Wow, that's a lot of scrap. We'd love to see that. And let's get out of here before we end up getting caught by the fleet. Yes, please. Please take 15 missiles for 45 scrap. That's a great deal. Next sector. Rebel or Rock? I think the Rebel... Oh, it's a Rebel stronghold. I'm not sure if I've been to the Rebel stronghold in any video I've uploaded yet. But I think going to the Rock homeworld is safer, because then we'll get a choice of 2 different sectors if we get to the penultimate sector. What's this look like? Sun, combat. We should probably get the next level of shields so we can get up to 3. We're at that time of the game. We haven't found our end game weapon yet. Really, dual laser and flak 1 will work if I can get a better beam, I think. So we have intruders in rude place. Very rude place. Okay. Let's do the thing that we normally do and start gassing them out. You 2 are going to run into the med bay. We can mind control them. That will slow them down. But what? Look at the weapon setup here. 2 missile launchers, a heavy laser, and a flak. That's just buck wild. And they're probably going to knock an engine point or 2 off here. Yeah, especially when they have a 4th person show. Okay, so one of you is going to be mind controlled. Thank you. That'll distract them all. So that's really why we're doing that. I'd rather mind control their pilot, but needs must in this one. Okay, so that's a load of their missiles firing. Go for shield. Go for shield. There's their flaks, and now we want to cloak. And we want to attack. Well, it doesn't really matter if we take out that clone bay. They just have enough manpower as it is, so do that, please. Okay, we didn't hit every room. Their weapons are terrifyingly still online, but their shields have taken a bit of damage. Oh, I forgot we had a guy indoors. You should probably escape before you die. Thank you. Wow, we nearly didn't catch that. And we need to turn our med bay on. Let's temporarily turn oxygen off. Okay, you can now probably go next door. Try not to die, please. Your engine medbot dispersal should actually keep you alive if I don't put you in there yet. Okay, that's going to hurt a bit. Mini beam, let's get you in on weapons, please, critically. And they will give us an option to bail out, and I'm definitely going to do it, because, yeah, that ship is painful. Very, very painful. I don't know why. There's been a couple of ships in this run that have just been absolute death. Luckily, we caught it pretty early. We should probably turn our oxygen on. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Like, why is the ship not reoxygenating? Gee, I wonder. Hi, Kitty. You might have heard Kitty jump over a gate there. Who knows? Anyway, we're on pause. So that's yet another reason why the ship's not going to be reoxygenating. There we go. Get back to your places. Yeah. Sorry, Fen. You nearly got killed by the fact I didn't remember that you were indoors. Whoops. So there's a store. We don't need to go there yet. So we can go, what, 1, 2, 3, 4? Make sure there's no dead ends in here. Yeah, we look like we're okay. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Probably that way is the safest, yeah. Oh, okay. So you are immediately messaged by an imposing-looking rock war vessel. You're the ship off to save the Federation, are you? And you expect to survive with that hunk of junk. I think this is the mission to try and get the rock cruiser. I don't remember how you do it. So we're going to save them or die trying. And then the latter being more likely, but still, we could potentially help you. Meet up at these coordinates. They're not that far away. We should be able to get to be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that will be fine, if we can get there. I think the key with them is to not kill them, if memory serves. We'll scrap it and see if we can get lucky. No. Okay. Well, we didn't get lucky. Very, very much the opposite. What do you have? Scary things. We should probably use some drone parts. We definitely need more reactor power. That is very, very clear. So let's go in and hack their shields. And then as soon as they're ready, we want to have the flak and the dual lasers fire. Like that. And the mini beam. Let's get you in on some weapons, please. Hit some of the rooms while you're at it. Go for it. Oh, nice fire. Again, not as useful in this sector, but better than not getting it at all. We can cloak that. It's fine. And we can start mind controlling the person trying to repair the shields. Because now they will leave and start attacking Buddy Boy. I don't think we need to accept your surrender in this case. I think you are absolutely done. Absolutely done. Yeah. sayonara. If your offer had been any good, we would have thought about it, but no. 48 scrap, which becomes 52. Far, far better. We do have to wait for our hacking to recharge. But yeah, so what we're looking for, we're looking for a bit more... Well, let's get... We're not going to get one more reactor power yet. Ooh, asteroid field. Not as bad as it could be. So I'm actually... Now we have 3 bars of shield. That's not that bad. We're going to wait till we get to the store because I don't want to see weapon pre-igniter there. If I spend my money on a reactor power, I'll be very unhappy. What do you have? Nothing that scares me. This is a pretty generic ship. So turn hacking back off. We can turn cloaking and engines back on. And yeah, their 2 bars of shield is going to be particularly bad in this location. The only thing I care about is just fired, so let's prevent them from shooting it. Get the flak and the dual lasers on the shields. And then weapons are definitely a priority, like that. Okay, perfect. Now they're in trouble. Like, big old trouble. And we are going to intentionally auto-fire this time, because the asteroid should help keep it down. That's a rubbish surrender deal. No, thank you. Yeah, they are done and then some. Yeah, toast. Rock toast. Sounds not very tasty, let's be honest. Let's go store. Come on, baby, for a weapon pre-igniter. No, but we got an interesting option. There's another flak 1, but I don't need it. Is it better? So the only thing that's possibly crossed my mind, we don't need this Hermes missile. Get out of here. Do we sell the dual lasers for another flak 1? Obviously the drones are irrelevant. We can't use them. I don't think that's it is a very marginal improvement, but it's not a very big improvement. Two flak ones would do more shield damage, but they'd be far less accurate. I don't think running 2 flak ones is the way to go, and I'd need another power to run it. No, I don't think it's worth it. But I am starting to worry that we're not going to get a very strong end weapon set. Yeah. I guess as a result, then, we can get a couple more reactor power. I'm going to maximize cloaking, because we're going to need it very shortly. And do I want to go for a 5th level of engine? Probably not. So we'll save the rest for now. This at least means we can power up our engines to the level we can max at for the time being. What do you have? A flak, a pretty good laser, and a beam. Can be a bit scary, but cloaking's going to be worth its weight in salt, and I don't think we need to use a drone part. They're going to board us, too. Lots of borders, considering we're not in a mantis area, we're in rock. It's only one of you going to board us? Oh, no, okay. That is fine, so... Do we want to gas you out, or do we just want to kill you? I think the way to go here, because we're going to be cloaking anyway, take Mr. Doors and Mr. Shield over to the weapons, and we're just going to collectively take that rock out. And he'll probably run away before we can actually kill him, but it's fine. Okay, so we want to mind control the pilot. Throw all the crud at the shields, and then mash their weapons a bit. There we go. It didn't do really any damage, but it did what it needed to do. Yeah, that was a Burst Laser Mark 5. We absolutely do not want to get hit by that. Mini Beam do not auto-fire on this occasion. We're going to wait for our dual lasers and flak to fire again. Now you can. Like that. Unfortunately, their flak did fire. Luckily, it's only a flak Mark 1. Otherwise, that could have been very painful. But they're not going to get a chance to fire their big scary burst laser again. Beautiful. That went really well. Let's heal up our folks. Like that. Yeah, the NG Medbot dispersal I really like for the flagship, because then I don't have to micro people going into the med bay constantly. We do have to make sure it's powered, though. So knowing me, I'll probably forget to do that. There's what? 1, 2... Then we'd have options, I guess. The thing is, I want to make sure that we get to the quest in good health. So maybe we'll do just 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't want to run too much risk. Like, we're not doing that badly. And if we look... Yeah, we're only in Sector 6. Yeah, I think we'll be a little bit cautious. Things are going pretty well. We'll aid the civilian ship. They're going to board us again, but they don't have any Mantis, even though it's a Mantis ship, so... Could be a lot worse. What do you have for weapons? Pretty gross things. Okay. Do we want to hack them? We probably should on this occasion. Go hack shields, because they're going to be trapped in there if we do that quickly enough. Oh, not quite, but it's fine. Where are they boarding us? That's absolutely A-okay. So we'll do that. Mr. Shields, I'm going to get you to come into the med bay, please, because they're gonna move into there. I think 2-on-1 with the med bay on, you should be fine. We'll keep an eye on it. By which I mean I hope I don't forget. Trigger hacking. We'll have you going after Mr. Piloting. And mini beam. In this case, we want to make sure you hit weapons and piloting to make sure as many things hit as possible. Where's the bomb? Inconsequential. Cloaking, please come in, don't get hit by the Hermes. Awesome. Our engine folk really hasn't... I thought he might be at maximum skill by now, but Giles really hasn't got there. Is anybody at maximum skill anything? Yeah, even the... Okay. Maxwell isn't the weapons, but yeah, Giles isn't in the engines. Interesting. We can auto-fire on this occasion, that's fine. Close the doors so our guy doesn't die of lack of oxygen. And this ship is mega toast. Just really, really done. Oh, they healed our ship as thanks. That's pretty good. Would I rather have had scrap? Sure. But as a second prize, especially given what we're about to do, I'm okay with that. Alright. Heading north. To fake-looking Earth. We'll strip the ship. Are you guys scary? Not really. Big laser, but only a mini beam, and they don't have boarding. They do have a lot of crew, but that's not a big deal to us. We don't need to hack these guys. Reallocate our resources. And then it's going to be the standard mind control the pilot. Then fire all of your stuff at their shields. And then start mini-beaming all of their nice things. There we go. Okay, so now we should keep them pretty busy. Turn the mini-beam off auto-fire. I'm going to do it now so I don't forget. And there's their big laser. So yeah, no thank you. That's pretty gross. If we can't afford to run a burst laser Mark III, add all these other ships. I don't know how they do it. We can technically hit 4 rooms with the mini-beam there. I didn't realize we could. Anyway, it's fine. You guys are really, really done. That's not a very good offer, so I'm sorry, but we're not going to agree to that. Bye. Try better next time. That's a lot of extra scrap. Okay, we're going to get 1 more reactor power, so we don't have to jostle things around quite so much. Oh, it's really close to a nearby, so I think that's always the case. We can't afford level 4 shields yet. Not that we would be able to run them. Is there anything else we would need to do? I'm tempted to get level 3 hacking, because that will definitely be useful in this quest line. So, We don't want to kill them. You arrive at the coordinates given and find yourself dangerously close to an M-class star. The other ship messages you. Let's see how long your puny ship can handle this heat. Prepare for a challenge. I think if you kill them, you just get a lot of scrap. You don't want to kill them. As terrifying as they are, that's not the plan. Which then begs the question, do we want to hack their weapons or their shields? Because both obviously have positives to them. They will board us, but that's really not that big a deal. We will turn our med bay on. I think we can turn off mini beam. Turn off dual lasers. We'll keep flak on, because that might still slow them down a bit. And then we want to go in and I just think we just want to hack their weapons. They do have cloaking, you may notice. Which, yes, annoying, but not that big a deal for what we need to do. Yeah, so they're going to power up their FTL drive. If we can earn their trust, we must endure the heat for as long as they can. So really, we just want to hang about. I wish they wouldn't come in here. That's a little bit annoying. But in this case, we can just mind control one of them. And then just have them fight each other. Because it's not like we really critically need to hit them in any way. And that'll keep them both busy. It's actually funny, the one that's allied, unfortunately, is getting NG Medbot dispersal, but it's keeping them busy. So you are going to auto-fire purely on their weapons. If we happen to hit with all three, perfect. Is it likely? No. But we can dream. Bomb missed. Now start hacking their weapons, because we want to make sure that flat cannon does not trigger. Okay, we did hit their weapons. Awesome. That's very good news. Solar flare's imminent, so let's start emptying some air out of the rooms we're not in. Yeah, we are. Okay, their jump is imminent. Perfect, they've got away. That adds a quest marker in the next sector. You'll notice it's not there. And we're just going to wait for this fire to go away, and then we can jump. That went about as well as it could, I think. Couldn't ask for much more. Okay, perfect. I'm good with that. Let's jump. We could go forwards, backwards, and backwards, but I'm just going to go to the exit. Ah, free anti-personnel drone we will be selling. Neat. Next sector, Mantis or Civilian. Well, we don't like borders, although Menji, the Medbot dispersal makes it better, although I think I just said Menji. No, we're not talking about the guy that restored Japan to its glory. Oh, that was Meiji. I don't remember. You don't come and listen to me because I'm right about things. Having said that, we're not really that weak to being boarded. And we would probably end up with a lot more combat in Mantis than in civilian sectors. But I do... No, I want a shop. I need to get a better weapon. So let's go civilian. Yeah, I think that's the way we're going to go. Alright, penultimate sector. Let's see where that beacon is for the quest. Not too out of the way, in fact. That's not too bad at all. Okay, so let's jump. I think we'll go around the bottom. It is a civilian sector, so there's a reasonable chance we're going to end up with some empty beacons, but we'll see. Okay, no, scrap recovery arm gives us, wow, 82 scrap. That is delicious. Distress beacon and quest, so we're not going to spend quite yet. I don't see a shop. Hopefully there'll be one nearby. Yes, definitely. So the mining colony panic with virus event. Definitely want to send an NG crew. That is free stuff with pure safety. There's a store. Okay. So, we should want to go, what? Quest, store, up and around a bit. That's a sun. Yeah, we can go around like that, because it's not a dead end. Okay. So, let's go to the quest first, because I don't remember if it does anything other than just unlocks a ship. That you arrive at a massive Rockman shipyard and notice the ship that has just tried to kill you is docked and already being serviced. Well fought, I must say. I did not expect you to survive. Yeah. I am convinced of your strength and pledge to assist your cause. We'll immediately send an advanced cruiser to the Federation fleet And we will prepare our warships to move out. So yeah, so we've unlocked a rock ship. Hooray, which I did not have. They also give us rock plating and repair our hull. I mean, long-range scanners are really, really good, but I don't think they're that useful right now. Rock plating, don't get me wrong, is not amazing. I thought it was 20, but I guess it just provides a 15% chance to negate incoming hull damage. I don't think it's that good, but we'll take it because we can. Boy, I should have gone to the shop first. Oh well, oopsie doodles. At least we don't have to repair our hull. Ah, no. Weapon pre-igniter's not here. That would have been amazing, but no. Also, this store sucks. Oh, that's so disappointing. Do we have another store nearby that we can see? Stop, hit the store button, hit the jump button. I don't see one. There should be, what, like 3 stores, I think, in a civilian sector? But I don't see them, and yeah. Yeah, that is very disappointing. But yeah, we can actually use a different ship next time. Maybe I'll use the rock ship next time around. Maybe I'll forget. That does sound on par for me. But yes. Ooh, rebel ship. It's an auto, so we don't need mind control. It has... Oh, it has mind... Actually, it has mind control of its own, so we're going to use our mind control defensively. And it did it immediately. Absolutely no chill, so let's convert Fen back. It has a missile and 2 lasers. We want to turn medical off, get the mini beam on. Actually, we're not gonna hack this. We can turn that off. Yeah, might as well keep the med bay on. Okay, so missile has fired, so let's cloak. Black wants to go on shields. Dual lasers wants to go on shields. And that was a terrible attempt, so we're gonna have to just try it again afterwards. Oh my word, our accuracy is absolutely horrendous. What are we doing? Now Giles' turn to be mind controlled. I say no. Please hit enough things to break through 3 laser shields. Oh my word, that was terrible. There we go. So the missile launcher's offline, and that's really the only one I care about. Turn the mini beam off from auto fire. We do not want that to happen. Yes, we can theoretically get hurt by this laser setup, but it's pretty unlikely given our evasion chance. And now they have no shields online at all. So we're just going to make sure that they can't evade anything. We can even have our dual lasers aim for weapons now. And they are, yeah, mega toast. Another 55 scrap. Don't see a store yet. So how many jumps do you think we have access to? I'm actually thinking I was going to come down south, but there are more beacons. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably the way to go. And there's a higher chance of being able to see a store. So yeah, we'll go north rather than south. Oh, another anti-personnel drone. I mean, that's fine. No stores here, so we can go 1, 2, 3, 4 instead, and maybe increase our odds of seeing a store. We have a crazy amount of scrap. Rather large fleet of civilian ships are held up at this beacon. It appears to be a rebel checkpoint. We could bribe them to release the civilian ships. We have so much scrap that I'm going to do that, and they ran away. Meh. Obviously, not the outcome we want, but it's not that big a deal. Yeah, we're not surrendering one of our crew to slavers, even if this is a Zoltan ship, which is pretty gross. We can't mind control through a Zoltan shield. We can't hack through a Zoltan shield either, but, I mean, we have the power, so we might as well just hang around. What do you have for weapons? A lot. Yes, is what you have for weapons. I don't remember if the mini beam does damage to super shields, but I guess we might as well find out. And probably forget for the next run, because that's just what I do. Right, and dodge everything. Thank you very much. They only have a regular missile launcher, but I still don't want to get hit by it. Okay, super shields are down. So we don't want to auto-fire everything yet. Are we going to bother hacking them? We probably should. We have the drone parts. Let's get that in on shields. Run it immediately. We can now mind control their pilot. Fire the flak at the shields. Fire the lasers at the weapons. And then Mini Beam wants to try and... Really, it can hit the lot. You can hit all three of them. Yeah, it can hit both weapon, shield, and oxygen, so we want to do that. Bomb hit weapons. That's pretty sad. Pretty rude. But our flak is still online, so I'm not that upset by that. They have fire in the oxygen. They're fighting to get in and around. Not too bad. We still have 2 excess power. We might as well turn NG Medbot Dispersal on temporarily, because we're not doing anything otherwise. Get that power turned back on for dual lasers. Oh no, the bomb's going for shields. That's genuinely quite bad. But it does allow us to turn our third weapon on. Yes, please, give me that Rockman. You are good at engines. Unfortunately, we already have a person that's quite good at engines. And because you are slow, I don't really want to put a Rockman in engines on this layout. So I think we might just put a second person in shields. Yes, we could put them in sensors. But if our shields go down, I really want to get them back on ASAP. So I think that's the way I'm going to do it. And by the time that the Rockman gets there, the shields are going to pretty much be fixed already. So that's one way of avoiding work, buddy. Just be so slow that it's done by the time you get there. That's called galaxy brain thinking right there. We are going to have so much scrap. Obviously, we're going to get level 4 shields for the final sector. But, yeah, it looks like we're not going to get a real chance to utilize it. It's a slug ship with no slugs on it. Well, it says it's a pirate light cruiser, but it is a slug ship. So mind control is still going to be useful. They don't have any drone control, so I'm saying we should probably use hacking here as well. Oh, they have cloaking, though. Not that worried about cloaking. Annoying, but not terrible. And they do have a missile, but their weapons, they've got ion weapons, which don't combo well with that. Having said that, I don't want to get hit by a missile, so let's dodge. We have 94% dodge when our cloaking's on, which is not bad. If we can damage their cloaking, though, I will be happy. Try and reduce how much they can do. Now that they're repairing, let's have their NG mind control, because then they're not going to be able to repair. Mini beam, don't fire. Not yet. Now is not your time. Their missile's offline, so we have nothing to threat here, which is why we can stay on auto fire without any difficulty. We only got 1 damage in with our mini beam there, but it was on shield, so I think it was worth it. Speaking of, let's get them hacked back down. There we go. So now they have no shields, but their cloaking is back up. I'm just going to dodge that ion event, please. Might as well turn Medbot Dispersal back on, because, yeah, we've got so much temporary ion there that we were like, hey, we have no shields anyway. Not that it matters. Oh, good, a firebomb. That'll be really helpful. Actually, no, having said that, it's a lot better than what we could have got. I'm sassy about it, but, I mean, the one thing about the firebomb is if we had a 4th weapon slot, I would actually be tempted to use that and use up some of our 17 missiles that aren't doing anything. It's like a fire beam, but worse. So, at least it's something. I can't believe we might be going to the final sector with the mini beam still. That is sad. Clearly, we're going to have to get our 4th bar of shields. And then, yeah, we're going to jump to the exit. Sure. Oh, it's the weird animal events. I can't remember. Let's communicate peacefully and nothing will probably happen. And nothing did happen. The last stand. Ballistrophobia. I think that just means don't use any missiles in the run. Yeah, give us 10 fuel. think there can be a shop in the final stand, but I don't really remember. But that being said, really, we might as well get 1, 1, 1, 1. Like that. So we can get our dodge up to essentially 100% when we cloak. It's pretty close. We don't need the extra power in weapons, but that's a redundancy. So if we get hit there, then we're not going to lose all of our weapons immediately. But I think we can just go straight towards the base here. We're just going to bribe them again. Oh, it didn't work, but... I mean, we've had scrap for days, so I didn't really see the point in not doing that. Okay. Are you scary? You're not that bad. You are going to board us, which is fine. But yeah, we have hacking parts for days, so we might as well utilize it. Hack shields. 2 humans. Together forever. In kind of an annoying place. We're not even going to gas them out. We're just going to go in there and beat them up, I think. Because, like I said, we can have medbot dispersal, which we'll do like that. And we should just be able to beat them in a fight outright. Okay, so... start hacking immediately. And then on shields, you're going to go for weapons. And then mini beam. Go across the board, but I want to mind control the pilot. Didn't do that in a perfect order, but it's fine. And close the doors. Cloak that, because if all of them hit, we would take damage. As unlikely as that would be. Oh, mini beam fired again by accident. Don't take a shot every time I've done that so far in the run. It's not going to be good for your health. Bought it that time, though. Never put the Rockman to default to the shield room, I guess. Oops. That one's not a big deal, though. Okay, mini beam, time to do your thing. There you go. Beautiful. Okay, that went seamlessly. There's the store. Of course, now the store shows up. And we don't have weapon pre-igniter in there anyway, so it's fine. Ooh. Burst laser Mark II, you say? Get rid, get rid, get rid. 100% get that burst laser Mark II. That's big. That's just better than the dual lasers. At least for what we're doing. Slightly slower. Takes an extra power, but fires 3 times. Honestly, it's not enormously better than the dual laser, but it's pretty darn good. And at this point, I mean, we have... Are we going to use the remaining scrap on anything else? I guess we are going to have to get... Yeah, we'll end up spending it on... Well, no, we can't spend it on reactor. We're already capped. Reason why I'm thinking about it is that it might just be worth getting another crew member just so we have a crew member. This is so depressing. Why is the NG good in combat and the Mantis good at repairing? They are not using their skills. Get rid of that. I'm either thinking get a crew member or try and get a redundancy for 6, if you get 6 extra scrap in weapons. Humming and hawing. I don't think it's going to matter that much in the grand scheme of things, but I'm still humming and hawing about it. Is that engine person max evasion yet? No, they're not. Okay, as ridiculous as this looks, we're going to go into the store to get the engine Mantis. Not, I suspect, a standard play. But I want to get as much evasion as possible. And this should, once I have my engines powered up, that should tip us into a, essentially, nigh on 100%. Yeah, we need to make sure our engines stay up. Yeah, I think this is okay. I like that. And we're just going to, yeah, we're going to go to the repair. Even though we don't need repair, it's effectively like supply, right? So we're just going to get supplies before it gets taken over. Up to 47. Not bad. And I think we're just going to wait for the flagship. Do that ahead of time so I don't forget. And we need to do what? That. Yeah, because we're going to have 94% evasion during cloaking, which is pretty darn good. And now we play the waiting game. And wait again. We could have moved towards them, but meh, what's the point? They're coming towards us, we know they are. Okay, so Mr. Flagship, how are we going to go about this with you? You're going to cloak immediately, so we don't have to rush anything. Who are you going to hack? Oh no, our med bay. Whatever shall we do? Other than maybe, like, sensors, I don't think there's anything better they could have hacked. At least for us. So we are going to hack their shields. Absolutely. That's an unequivocal choice. And we are going to start hacking them immediately. We have the full power, so we might as well. Missiles are on their way, so we do want to avoid those. So naturally, even with that 94% dodge, it didn't dodge them all. It's fine. It hit a room for 1 damage. Not a big deal. We want to mind control the pilot. And now we're going to fire all of that black power directly at their shields. The burst laser is going to aim for their missiles. And the mini beam has options. Though it doesn't really reach properly across. I don't think... Oh, it does! Oh, interesting. Okay, well, we don't want to fire that yet because it won't do anything. Now it will. I didn't think it would reach both of those two. The missiles are the most dangerous of all the things it can hit us with, so that's why we want to prioritize it. And the burst laser should now go back to hitting the shields with. Ah, annoying timing, but not that big a deal. We should be able to still have it on auto fire, I think. Might as well increase our dodge while our shield has been ioned. Okay, so now that it's back, burst laser is going to fire. Like that. Mini beam needs to get back in there. Oh, it caused a fire. That's fantastic. Black wants to hit the shields while they're all there. Our cloaking is on fire. That's no good. Let's get that dealt with. And we don't want to hack the shields yet. We want to before the burst laser hits, I think. Yeah, like that. If cloaking could stop being on fire, please, that would be great. So that I can get my crew in there. Okay, fire's gone. Come on. Oh, they cloaked right at the time. I didn't want them to. Our shields are already full, so I'm going to very quickly get our cloaking back up. Right in time. And there we go. Okay, perfect. That went pretty well. We took a little bit of hull damage, but not too bad. Please get repaired. And I don't think anybody took any damage, but just in case, let me turn an NG Medbot dispersal on. Close all the doors. Get back to where you were. Okay. That didn't go too badly. We probably do want to get the next layer of doors as a precaution. Like that. And then we're going to pursue the flagship. Still don't know if that's the right thing to do or not in terms of competitive function, but it's fine. So this is what? The drone phase? So we can't use hacking. Okay, well that was rude. Let's get the Rockman in there. Luckily, that boarding drone should take a pounding, and getting that mantis turned out to be a really, really useful thing. So, the flak and the burst laser are ready, so we'll get them to go for the shields. Mind control the pilot, please. And then mini beam. Do what you did before. Not quite, but that's okay. Again, turn off the auto fire just in case I am dumb. Actually, we want to turn that off for all of them. We don't want to fire at all, because the burst laser is slightly slower than the flak, so we will wait. And here comes drone time. So we do want to dodge drone time. Drone time is not in our interests. So we're going to cloak now, because he just fired his 3 missiles. So flak and burst laser, away you go. Like that. And mini beam. Do your thing. Again, it hit the shields. It didn't quite hit the missiles, but it's fine. Not being able to hack these guys is a little bit annoying. But it's not absolutely terrible. And they are having no chance of getting through. We can move our Rockman back. Oh, round Q, I guess. Which room are you in? The hacking room? Well, that's not really a huge consequence to me right now, is it? I'm not that worried about it, but I guess we'll take you two down here to deal with it. And the Mantis can stay in the engine room because he's super good at engines while he heals up. So, that's fine. Sometimes wonder if it's worth powering up the medbay to level 2, but I find it such a hard sell to do. It just doesn't feel right. Make sure nothing's on auto fire. Because we have to play the waiting game. Black. Burst laser now can go. And mini beam did, I think, yeah, it did hit the missiles on this occasion. It was close, but it did do it. This time around, we're not really going to be able to dodge the drones to the same degrees we did before, so we're just going to have to deal with it a little bit. And eat some pain. Right in the shield, that was rude. Giles, you might as well... Ooh, you have a fire in there. Mr. Rockman, can you go deal with that, please? And we're going to very quickly heal up. You can't mind control a drone, I wish. But no, that's not quite how that works. We're going to mind control the guy that's trying to repair missiles, in fact. Do we want to open you up? We probably should. We'll still have him try and take the fire out a little bit. Yeah, the boarding drone's going to probably break our hacking, but it's really not that big a deal. You go heal. And then the Rockman can now go heal as well. Close the doors. That boarding drone's going to be annoying, but it's really not that big a deal. We definitely want to keep our auto fire on right now. That's fine. I'm just going to cloak now that all the drones are here, because we don't want anything to do with you guys. Big old nopes. And done. Okay, that was pretty painless. That went about as well as I think the drone section can go. Now, we do have a breach there, so our 2 NGs, can you go in there? Our other 2 buddies will repair the shields in the meantime. Yeah, this is going really well. I don't think the stealth A ship is that bad. It's just, it's hard early on. Until you get your first layer of shields, this can be a tricky ship to use. But I don't think it's anywhere near as difficult as some of them. I have been informed that the ship that you get after this, the Stealth B, is really, really difficult. We shall see. But I don't think we even have the achievement unlocked for it, so maybe I'll have to do that off. I can't believe we haven't got phase shift. We didn't avoid 9 points of damage during a single cloak? Really? With all the damage that the drones could do? I'm kind of surprised by that. Interesting. Very interesting. Anyway, it's fine. So we definitely can use hacking in the final fight here. So we probably want to do, what, that ahead of time? We do want mind control because we're going to get mind controlled. We definitely do want cloaking. We don't necessarily need level 3 cloaking, though. That might be a better balance. Level 2 cloaking might work. Let's go pursue him. Still can't believe the mini beam is trying to win it for us. We definitely do want to auto fire here. Oops, like that. And the mini beam, just aim for as many rooms as you can hit off the get-go. That's fine. And we can't hack immediately because we don't have Zoltan or Super Shield bypass. So I'm thinking we might want to temporarily turn 1 point off hacking, put it back in medical, because then again, when they board us, it won't be that bad. Where are they boarding us at? In the weapons room. Annoying, but not that bad. We'll send a human over to go help the NG so he doesn't lose in combat. Yeah, I suspect people might sleep on the NG Medbot dispersal, but especially for me, somebody who is very, very bad at micromanaging, I think it's pretty good. I'm going to temporarily turn off oxygen so I can do... no, I don't even need to. What are you doing, stupid? Dial back hacking, because you're not using it right now anyway. To do your full cloak. Because I think 15 seconds we might be able to stay cloaked while the super weapon rocks up. Move your weapons guy back to shields. Super shield's about to be done. Oh wow, we showed up right in time to get hit by the power surge. That didn't work out, did it? Bad decisions were made there. Clearly we want to hack shields though. Let's get that out immediately. Well, that's bad. Piloting being on fire is terrible. Luckily, we got level 2 piloting, so something's going to come help. We need to go assist with the guy getting beaten up indoors. The human that is being crozzled alive should probably leave the room. Go hang out. You know, we have no dodge temporarily, which is just a little bit terrifying. Turn off auto fire at this point. I think, as scary as it is, we're going to temporarily turn off a layer of shields, because we're not running 4 layers of shield right now anyway, to turn on the maximum amount of hacking, which we want to apply immediately. Yeah, this is going to hurt, because we can't dodge these missiles. Okay, hitting the med bay is not a big deal. Setting this random room on fire is annoying, but again, actually not that. Open these doors. Yes, the engine's going to start suffocating a little bit, but I don't think it's that bad. We're also going to have him run over and start repairing. Have him repair the med base, and you know, the medbot dispersal comes in. I think is the way to go. The fire shouldn't spread because we have level 2 doors. Having said that, these two should probably run away temporarily and heal. You need to just get away in general, I think. So yeah, we'll open these doors as well. Do that, and now that shields are mostly hacked, which my timing on that was not perfect. Okay, mini beam. Try and do a little bit of damage to mind control so I don't have to micro it so much. Mr. Mantis, stop attacking my buddy. NG is now safe. Start closing these doors. Because we need to get you two over to piloting to start repairing it. Yes, it's on fire for you, but it's not that bad. Can we vent you out? Yeah, let's vent out the med bay. The Rockman's doing a great job with the fire. We just heard death, so let's get cloaked. Not too bad. These intruders should suffocate soon, right? Yeah, they're on 9 and 12 health. We probably don't want to auto-fire you guys right now. So we're not going to. We are going to patiently wait. Yeah, now they're starting to suffocate. They're dead. Yes, yeah, they're good. So close the doors. Everybody get back to where they need to go. Yes, I still don't have our 4th layer of shields on, but it's fine. Fire everything at the shields. Mini beam. Get mini beaming. I'm going to have you aim for the missiles first, in fact. Beautiful. Stop attacking my Rockman, please. Thank you very much. And then we can now start hacking these, and we can have auto fire go this time. It should be fine. Perfect. So we have absolutely mashed their shields. We are going to get clubbed by this power detection, this power surge. So turn off oxygen. Turn off 1 point of engine so we can get 1 more point of shields. But after we get hit, what's on fire? Mind control is on fire. That and piloting's on fire again. Okay, NG, get in there. Rockman, get the fire out. Again, still okay. We do have cloaking available for next time, which is good. Burst laser can now go for that missile weapon because they have no crew on the mainland, so we don't need to worry about that anymore. These guys should be pretty much done. I think I can cloak now. Now, who is... Okay, the NG is the one that is being mind controlled, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. We were able to win. Hooray! We completed with the Stealth A, thanks to Varna, Sven, Roper, Giles, Maxwell, Trico, and Zebu. Well, hopefully you enjoyed that. That was a nice, smooth run, and it was sub 2 hours, which for me is a miracle. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it the old like. Maybe we'll use maybe we'll use the rock ship next time around. I think that might be fun. Hopefully have a wonderful rest of your day. Fine. Thank you for watching the video, and if you'd like to see more, feel free to stick around.